Welcome to the very depths of Facebook on our Facebook Live Outlander Season 5 chat. Welcome to our lovely couch here. I've been given the iPad of power. I'll try not to break it. I've already made it shut down. But hello to everyone on Facebook.
Hi.
Hello. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
I'm Katrina Balfe and I play Claire.
Yeah. Sophie Skelton and I play Roger.
Sam Hewen and I play Jamie Fraser.
And I'm Richard Ranking and I play Roger. Well, we have some fantastic questions from you all. I guess that's what we'll do, shall we? Should we read some of these?
Let's get some questions.
Take it away, Sam.
Take it away. So we have a question here from Alice. Alice asks, what skill did you learn while working on Outlander that you didn't know you had how to do previously that you have now mastered?
Acting.
Reading, apparently.
Struggling with Facebook Live.
I guess shooting gunpowder guns.
Gunpowder guns.
That's the
As opposed
That's
to
the technical term. We've all learned how to shoot, right?
We have.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Horse ride. I lied and said I could horse ride before I got the job.
That's just
But
an
then
automatic inclusion on all actors' CVs,
Yeah.
isn't it? Can you
But I really learned on the job.
Yeah, still learning. I think I had to learn to dance this season.
And what a
It's not
dancer
really
he is.
dancing, to be honest. But yeah.
I do quite
fun.
like that clip where Claire's laughing at Jamie's dancing, and I was like, that's definitely real after
Yeah,
that
that's
one.
not acting.
I had to learn folk style music on the guitar, which was a bit of a nightmare.
But you did it very
But
well.
You did very well.
Yes.
We have another question here from Angela de las Alice.
Okay.
I hope I said that right. What wedding gift would you guys give Roger and Bree?
Ooh.
Ooh. I'd give them a gift of a separate toilet.
Ooh, that would actually be very much appreciated, I'm sure.
A wee Japanese one. They're great. You should get.
They are. I like to give those as presents.
You love giving those away. What would you give
To ourselves?
to yourselves?
Your house.
The gift
No,
of
you
the big
can't have
house, yeah. We'd switch the
No.
big house with the cabin.
Yeah.
There's no room.
Come on.
There's no room.
No
have
room at the
kids?
inn.
No.
Sorry.
No.
No room.
What would I give you?
Actually, you two could have the wigwam that Brianna and
I
Lizzie were in
think
for a
you
whole year.
could donate one of your many sword collections.
You're not allowed to touch
The
anything
duck.
sharp.
I'll have your duck.
Nothing sharp for you.
You love his what,
Nothing
sorry?
sharp for you is duck.
Ali Halpin, she's asking, she's in awe of the sets, quite rightly so, buildings, historical architecture and locations. Was there a favourite of yours from any season, set, location, design? And this could be for all the amazing cast. Thank you, Ali.
Oh, it's very hard to choose.
I think Jacasta's house is amazing.
Jacasta's
Gary
house
did with
is
that.
Yeah,
amazing.
River Room's cool.
I'm thinking, like the Star Chamber from season 2 was pretty insane considering we did one scene in it, and it was the most incredible, really incredible set. I mean, John Gary Steele, who unfortunately is not going to be with us for season 6, but we are just so grateful that we had 5 seasons with him, and he did such an amazing job.
I love
Where was
Castle.
that? Was that in the studio or was that in...
It was in the
That was
studio,
built in the studio,
I
yeah.
love Castle
Amazing.
Leoch and in the first season, and we had these they went and took casts of the action of this castle, and they just the Great Hall was this amazing
Was that all in the
set.
studio?
It was
Yeah.
all in the studio,
It was
and then they broke it
amazing.
down
It was
after that
amazing.
one. You know, that
It was
one
so
season.
incredible. I
looked
mean,
incredible.
you always felt like you were in a castle, and then they would like dampen down the walls, so it had that kind of like damp, danky feeling that old castles have as well. It was like
There was like
it's
straw on the
incredible.
ground, and there's like stags' heads, and it was very ornate.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love that. Do you have a favourite from any season?
I mean, I think I'd love to be in Jacasta's. It's just, I don't know.
We were.
Richard?
I really loved what they did. One of the biggest surprises, I think. I mean, the sets are amazing. The sets are obviously incredible. But I remember when we shot Boston in the West End of Glasgow, and thinking, how are they going? I know Glasgow and the West End particularly really well, and I thought, how are they going to do this? How are we going to make this look like Boston? But with the lighting, and it was at Christmas time. It was set.
Oh,
Once
yeah,
they brought all the
they did such
vehicles
a
in, they
beautiful
changed
job.
the lamps. It was like, Yeah, they've just really captured that really well. I thought that was
all
a
the
really
cars they pulled
clever.
in for that.
Yeah.
Even at the airport, actually, and I think there was a
Oh yeah.
from Stirling University, and it's this like
Yeah.
bridge that you go across, and I was there recently, and it was like, oh, hey, that's the airport is.
That's what it
It's
was.
kind of amazing.
And the costume department did a really great job on all that as well, with all the like air stewards and all that walking up and down the terminal.
Although I
of
do
Boston.
actually, speaking of your new house, I think it's amazing. Every room is so different and
It is incredible.
it's beautiful. The details.
Now that we've
insane.
finished it.
Romy's asking, what two characters who don't usually film together would you like to see share a scene? Or who would you like to share a scene with if you could?
Ooh. I think Tryon and John Gray would be interesting.
Yes, those two are
Have
good.
they never had a
echo
scene?
that.
No, they haven't. Have
No,
they?
they're good friends as well outside, I think, now. Have you seen
Yeah.
their little
Bromance.
bromance on Facebook and on
Yes,
the other social networks? But they've been
I have not.
they've been calling each other and recording
Oh.
it, and then pretty
Funny
good,
little
I think.
videos from Australia to
Aww,
Aw,
that's
sweet.
very
Very
sweet.
sweet.
Yeah.
It should be a spin-off
Um,
series.
How about
I'd love to see like I don't know, Jocasta and Marcelly. I feel like those two would
That'd be fun.
two feisty ladies.
what about the what's the wolf called? What's the dog
That's,
called?
that's the wrong
Rollo and
show.
Adzo. I want to see a scene with Rollo and Adzo.
Yes, I think we all want to see that. Yeah. Okay, Amy Hobbs asks, if you could go back in the past and influence a historical event, what would it be and why? I'm curious to know all of your answers. Oh dear, we can't duck out of that one. can we? Okay, Amber, go back in the past and influence a historical event.
I don't know about. I mean, maybe not so much influencing, but I'd love to go back and see like who built the pyramids.
Yeah,
That
I'd
would
like
be
to see
cool.
who built the pyramids. Yeah.
Could
Or
influence it with my own
Stonehenge.
little sketch.
Do you know there's helicopters on some of those? There's pictures of helicopters and
It's
things.
crazy.
Yeah.
I know.
On the pyramids.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or are
Yeah,
they
some
just big
sense.
dragonflies?
No, they had flying machines, I'm sure of it.
I mean,
What would you
so
What would you
many who don't
influence?
influence the World
Richard?
War.
Yeah, I suppose there were some really silly events that led up to the First World War, wasn't there? Could maybe go back and say, listen,
Save
guys,
Ferdinand.
Don't
Sort
kill
it, your old
Ferdinand,
family.
yeah.
You sort it out.
What about
Go and have a
Titanic?
drink
You're like,
together.
let's,
Well, do you know
Slow
why
down a little bit.
Titanic?
There's an
Yeah.
iceberg.
No, but apparently, you know what happened? They've now discovered that it was on fire when it left the port. There was a
Oh,
fire
Titanic
in
was-
the coal
No.
stores, and it was
Really?
burning the whole time, and so all of the steel was compromised because it had been under such heat and pressure, and then when it hit the cold water, it was very brittle, and that's why when it hit the iceberg,
Wow.
Well, that means
Fact
we
of
need
the day.
another movie with Leonardo
I
DiCaprio.
know.
And this time when he's in the water.
and this time he's a firefighter.
It's hot.
And they have a bigger board of wood at the end
But he
that they
can't
can
get
both
on.
fit.
Dylan, I can't ask you a question because it's spoilers, so sorry about that. Ashley, if you could offer your character some sage advice for this season, what would it be and why?
Brianna should just probably stop hitting people, really, shouldn't she? I mean, she slaps Jamie, she punches
true.
young Ian. She should probably just rein it in a little bit.
Yes, yes.
Got to get you
Some
some
sage
boxer
advice.
size classes.
Exactly.
Maybe some therapy.
Yeah.
Would you like to read another question?
Right, okay.
Swipe.
Has everyone had a wee answer of this?
Yes. Yeah.
Right. Megan Lewis
Hi, Megan.
asks, which of you could ride horses before Outlander? Almost answer that. How many of you do your own riding? Who is the best equestrian?
Oh.
Well,
You have a horse, do you know?
I do have a horse, and I did
Bianca.
ride before Outlander. Bianca. Ricky.
It's
When
not,
was the
it's
last
not a
time-
pantomime horse, is it?
It's
It is
a
white.
pantomime
No, it's a
horse.
broom horse.
It's made of paper mache, and it's very inactive unless I have two willing participants. And then I'll ride it all day. I'm going to stop with that answer.
I think we've all become pretty good
Mm.
equestrians at this point, I think. Although I have to say, I was on vacation not so long ago, and I was on a horse, and I realised, with film horses, I'm not quite, without being on a film horse, I'm not quite as good as I thought I was.
Yeah, they just
Oh.
don't listen to you, do they?
No.
No more horses. They're like, I don't care. You want to go
Yeah.
out? No, I don't know.
Although sometimes I feel the set horses are just as difficult because they don't move, because they're just so over it. And it's like,
It's a long
dude, come
day.
on. He's like, I've done
Sleepy's
100
like,
takes,
whatever.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them can be divas.
Who's
on
your
set.
favourite? Who's your favourite on set? Horse.
Favourite horse?
Yeah.
I like Pinocchio. I never get to ride Pinocchio.
Pinocchio is
Is it
good.
Pinocchio?
Pinocchio's my
No,
horse.
Pinocchio's
Yeah.
useless.
Not it just
And Sleepy,
not
my new
the
horse.
brightest Pinocchio.
No.
Does trip over it himself
Well, so
a
does
lot.
Sleepy.
Sleepy does. Yeah.
Anyway, let's.
Anyway.
Shanley Hicksonbo, am I pronouncing
Hicksonbo.
that? Hicksonbo asks, are there any words or phrases from the script or books that you find yourself using in regular life, i.e. you can?
Very much so.
Vera?
Jesus H. Roosevelt, Christ, no.
Oh, there you go. It's a classic.
I think so. I mean, a lot of it is pretty much Scots dialect, isn't it, where there is any change from kind of regular English language, which I think we do anyway.
Oh my God, this is the most Roger you've ever been.
Here's the
Yeah,
Latin
sorry,
word
next
for,
question. Okay,
Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one.
Anne Wolf asks, I've got a question for Sam or
Oh.
Richard.
Oh.
What is the difference between a stramash, a clishmaclava, and I'm going to embarrass myself, Sam, will you take that?
And a Kebby Lebby.
Apologies for spelling errors.
I have no idea. A stramash is a big mess, isn't it? A big is it a big
That's a fight.
fight or a big but it's like a big
A Clebby Webby has been in the show. That's like a
Clebby
little
Kebby
argument
and a
between two
click-
people.
What was the other one?
The Clishmaclaver.
Sounds like a dishwasher brand.
That's a meat
Oh, the
cutting
noise it's
instrument.
Where's my McClava? I've left it here somewhere.
Oh, you should have given me this. I've messed it up.
Oh dear.
Oh, no,
we knew this was gonna
no,
happen. We
no.
broke
Alright, well,
Facebook.
Just scroll.
Right.
There we go.
Romy Pomerantz asks.
Romy's already asked.
Oh no,
the
that's
question.
already guys. Guys, what's happened? I think
Oh, yeah,
we've
hang
gotten
on.
to the end, have we?
Have
Oh
we?
wait, Rhonda Moore asks. Ooh, so excited for the new season. Which castmate would make the best episode director? Thanks for taking our questions.
Well, I still think you should direct.
John
an
Bell, I
episode.
think, would make a really good director. It'd be the musical.
That was iconic.
Yes. It'd be the musical
Can you do
version.
it again,
would.
just bigger? Just bigger and better and just
Bigger.
be...
Rollo would be in every single scene if John Bell was directing.
Yeah.
And John
It's like,
Bell would
Dewey.
also inexplicably be at the back of every shot. Even when it turns round, JB would just be there somehow.
He does do that. He even said that. I think it was.
It's because when we
which
were
was it?
when we were filming the stuff towards I'm going to stop talking.
Spoiler.
Spoilers.
In season 4, a thing happened that didn't make it, which is a spoiler.
Right, moving on.
Moving on.
Christine S. Neville asks, do you all feel a sense of family even off camera?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Welcome to the family.
Welcome to the family. Okay.
Alright.
Tracy Tuker Madison asks, if you could bring back a character that has been killed off, who would you choose?
Come on, Frank.
Frank! Come on!
Poor Frank.
I'd bring
You
Blackjack
know.
back.
Blackjack, yeah.
Really?
Bring him Blackjack.
Scary
back.
Blackjack.
Yeah.
Or Dougal Mackenzie.
Dougal Mackenzie's a good one, isn't he? Yeah.
Mm.
Someone maybe killed him.
I think we've...
Oh no, what?
Yeah, we need some new questions.
Oh, we can
Yeah.
go to
Have you
the.
ever seen it took ages to film because you couldn't stop laughing?
The wedding.
wedding.
took forever.
Every wedding.
Yeah. The question was what was the longest scene to shoot?
When laughter turned to tears, I think, in the
Yeah.
wedding.
Yes, we did
Have to
do.
take two.
We had
200.
all of the emotions through the filming of the wedding. We had so much
We'd
coverage
filmed
of
it so much that on one take he actually said, "I, Brianna, take."
Brianna ran
When
the
words
cruise out
lost
of
their
film.
meaning.
Oh no, you said I, Jeremiah, didn't you?
Oh, I said
Yeah,
all the
you
names
said
by
all
the
of
end
them.
of
I
that.
think we also
The wedding was
when the kids there, really didn't want to be there, and so we had to go back and try again another day with another child, and that child didn't want to be there either. So we.
Sam loves filming with the children, don't you, Sam?
It's one of my favorite scenes to be in.
See, that was good acting.
Thank you.
So apparently can't hear me, so after I give it to you, can you repeat it?
Oh.
Okay.
I'll be in Scotland in a week and a half. What should I say?
Who'll be in Scotland in a week and a half? And
Annie.
Annie.
Annie will be
So
in
what
Scotland.
should you see, Annie?
Oof.
Ooh.
Scots people.
The Lion King's on it in Edinburgh.
Go see that.
You go see that.
I think Edinburgh
We've
is
got to go to
an
Edinburgh
amazing
Castle.
city.
Wrong side of the country though. You should stay west. It's much better.
Yeah,
Got Glasgow there.
Glencoe is
Glencoe's
amazing.
Oh, is
beautiful.
amazing.
Fort
Honest,
William.
yeah, anywhere up in the Highlands and Islands
Argyll
is
and
cool.
Bute, all that way.
Yeah.
It's stunning.
Mull is one of my favourites actually because it's less busy than Skye, which everyone goes to, and then you get to Iona, which is a incredible island. But maybe in Clanlands you might see part of that. I mean, who knows?
Very smooth.
Plug.
Very smooth.
Nice.
What season had your favorite costumes?
Absolutely, season
What-
5 are my favourite costumes.
What season is your
Season
favourite
5,
costume?
amazing. I actually
Oh,
loved
I
your
had
stuff
one
in
in
France
season
though.
4.
All that stuff was
Yeah,
so
I mean that was
elaborate and-
pretty epic. The season 2 costumes for Claire. I thought there was one of my costumes from last season, that like old coat with the belt,
Oh yeah.
and like it just
Oh, yeah,
felt
I like that
very
one.
frontiers womanly.
And you've worn some of
Yeah,
Claire's costume.
recycled some because they stayed in that chest for 20 years, didn't they?
Yeah, and there was no moth bites at all.
I like that coat. That's
Yeah,
really
that
great.
coat's amazing.
That's
though.
really,
though.
really nice.
I like
I liked
Brianna's
your-
riding jacket.
Your buckle boots,
Oh yeah, the buckle boots. Yeah, they were fantastic.
They
I'm
lasted
still
a really
waiting
long
on
time
your
too.
hand-me-downs.
Yeah, you'll get.
I'll take them. Got some pretty cool costumes.
Cindy asked, what quality does your character possess that you wish you had?
Cindy's asking, what quality does your character possess that you wish you had?
medical skills. I wish I had those.
Engineering skills. I can't build anything.
The ability to bore people. I don't have that.
You
No,
know what?
what
I
don't
wouldn't
you
sell
have?
yourself short. You can do that.
I wish I was more practical and I could build a house.
Did you not?
Or order people to build a house.
Jamie's done nothing in that house,
Yeah,
by the
he
way.
has help.
I've never seen him lift a finger.
He does a lot of, sanding things down, moving things around, looking at plans.
He's never there.
He's always planning.
Rochelle asked, do you have a favorite episode that was the most fun to shoot pre-season 5?
Oh, pre-season 5. What was
Ooh,
our
pre-
most fun episode to shoot?
Pre-season 5. There's so many.
So
isn't
long
there?
ago.
It's always
trying to think
fun.
what
I find with like the whole cast are together.
Yeah.
We always
It doesn't happen
have a
often.
laugh, which doesn't happen often. But
I actually like the beach. I mean, that was tough. It was raining and awful, but I still love being by the water. So even though we got rained on for 3 days.
Pre-season 5?
the beach.
Pre-season.
Oh, I thought it meant like before season 5 comes out. Okay, brilliant.
there's no beach
Season-
in season
There
5.
will be no coastal locations whatsoever.
We've already seen it. It's in the opening credits. No?
Yeah.
Moving on.
5.
I don't know. It's hard to say because there are so many fun things. I mean, obviously, a lot of the stuff with the old Highlander guys was really fun, just because they were like such a crazy group of guys. But I loved like loads of our '60s stuff.
60 stuff was really good.
Yeah.
Christmas in the
In the house.
60s was nice.
Sitting
That was
down
good
acting's
laugh.
always fun as well. Isn't
Oh
it?
God! Give
Or-
us a dinner table, a dinner party.
Oh, yeah, the dinner parties are always the hardest.
We never make it through.
But they're always fun.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
food starts off really lovely on day 1, and then sometimes by day 3, under the hot lights and everything, that same food is still there,
We
and it
also-
does not smell.
We
so
never
good.
learn our lesson. Because
No.
take 1, we're like, oh, this looks brilliant. We have a really good chef for those scenes, don't we? It's
Yeah,
amazing.
great.
And so we just end up eating so much in the first take, and then obviously you have to match it. So if I take 50, you're just like, oh.
We
So
had
much.
Tobias and I had a scene in season 3 where it was like blancmange, and it was like the first scene up in the morning, and I was like, oh, this stuff is really good, and like
Oh,
2.5
no.
hours later, it was just
like,
so
oh.
horrible.
There's a scene this season, and I'm not going to give a spoiler away, but there's something that we eat, and
And us two
you two were
just chowed in.
between
Oh,
each
yeah.
take.
Oh, yeah, that's
just
right.
carried on eating, and by the end of the day,
They were
Don't know where
really,
you
really
put
They
good.
were really good. They were
Yeah.
good.
You'll all find out soon enough what it is.
I highly regretted there was the one a scene where I had to eat a lobster. What was it? A lobster
A
roll.
crayfish. Oh, the lobster
roll.
rolls.
And
God.
very eagerly on the first take, like probably more than half of this lobster roll. Oh my god, they were amazing. They were really good.
And
That was our first kissing scene as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, and you ate
Aw.
all
And
the
I had
lobster.
eaten 53
Fishy kiss.
lobster
Fishy
rolls.
kisses.
Fishy kiss.
Aww.
A little bit of meal.
I remember there was a scene in season 4 when Brianna first gets to Larry's house and she gives her pigeon. And obviously Brianna's quite really hungry at this point, so I was trying to sort of eat it quite quickly, and I kept getting like big bits of bone. So halfway through the scene, Brianna's just like peeling things out my mouth. So yeah, that was fun.
And obviously we know there's a wedding this season, and there
Yeah.
might be wedding cake.
Maybe.
And
There might be wedding cake.
There may have been alcohol in that cake.
I think there was
I really
alcohol
think
in
there was
that cake.
alcohol in
Really?
that
Yeah.
cake. Yeah, it's good.
Explains a
Nice.
lot.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
lastly, Crystal asked, how has your life changed from Outlander?
Oh, so Crystal wants to know, how has our lives changed since Outlander? Shall we go round everyone?
Yeah, I mean, it's changed my life completely. 6 years ago, from to now, it's been a great show. It's given us so many opportunities, and we've been able to do a great number of other things as well. Other movies and other projects, charity work. But it's been a really great journey. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, exponentially is the short answer.
Yeah, I think undeniably it's changed my life. We've been on it, when were we, 3 or 4 years ago we started?
Yeah.
It pretty much consumes most of your life one way or another.
Yeah.
And it's a great platform for many other things. It's a great profile booster. The show itself is obviously great fun to be part of, and I feel very lucky to be on the show.
Yeah, no, it's incredible. And we always say the amount of time we spend in Glasgow shooting it, when we actually get to come out and do press, you kind of realise that people do see it and people do still like it, and that's always amazing to see. So just, travelling so much, meeting fans and stuff, it's really, really cool.
Yeah, I mean, God, my life's completely changed. I mean, I changed where I lived. It's, everything in my life has changed, and it's been such an amazing experience. And, I think, I don't know, it's so rare that this happens. And I think now, especially, like when we think about when we were out promoting season 1, and so many of the shows that were on at that time aren't on anymore. And it's a real privilege to still be on a show that's beloved and that we still love doing. So it's kind of amazing.
Yeah, and we have a new family.
Yay!
On that note,
Thank you.
thank you for joining us on Facebook Live.
Thanks for your questions.
Watch on February 16th at Stars.